Alright, this is Jason, your BAS 288 instructor, and I've got your results from the first round of the simulation. Got price going on over here. This is everyone's price. If you didn't get to turn it in, then your price is 10. The quality that you chose, again, if you didn't get to turn anything in, your quality will be 10 as well, the lowest you can get. Here's the quantity that you put in. Of course, if you didn't put anything in, then your quantity is 0. As you look through here, the person with the lowest price, company Borman, had the highest demand from price-conscious shoppers. And that makes sense. And again, I didn't tell you all about price-conscious shoppers and quality-conscious shoppers and value-conscious shoppers, but the whole point was to put in a price, a quality, and a quantity. So that's what y'all did, and you did a great job. The person who put in the highest quality product, 95% quality, had the biggest demand from quality conscious customers and the biggest demand from value conscious customers, because the value conscious customers really want a good quality for their dollar, and the McDonald company was spending $9.50. If you look over here, $9.50 to make one and selling it for $10, so those value conscious customers knew they were getting a lot of value for their money, and they chose to buy from McDonald. Now there are also other people who had high value demand, and you can tell that by how close their quality was to their price. Now their unit margin was really low. They weren't making a lot per unit, but the customers certainly did love them. And you also look total demand. You have a couple of 70,000s here. McDonald chose to make 200,000. Only 76,000 were available. And in the directions, I think there were some conflicting directions. There's about 25, 24, I guess. Students, there's a total demand of 1 million. So average demand, I guess, would be about 40,000 if I can do my math in my head real quick. 25 times 40 would be about 1 million. So a lot of people lost money because I think they were expecting there to be fewer people in the course, and that's fine. And I've got another sheet that shows that. So a lot of people had a lot of unsold merchandise, and that cut into their profit. But Borman over here, selling them for $5.85, producing at a quality of 45, the lowest price. So a lot of price conscious shoppers wanting them. Their unit margin, how much they were making off of each transistor sold, was $1.35, and they were paying $4.50 to make them. They had a return on their investment of 30%, and they made $74,000. That was really good. If you get over here to where I'm adjusting, I dropped everyone's quantity by half. That made everything look a lot more profitable, and it's probably what you were thinking. The numbers stay pretty close. But when you look over here at the profit, you have people making lots of profit. You have people almost doubling their money. Martin over here made 82% on the money they put in. He or she put in $228,000 and made, after paying for that $228,000, $186,000. So a really great job on that. But that company, the Martin company, is making $4.50 per unit. So they're really doing good. The customers are still buying it, even though they have a really high unit margin. The unit margins of $9 are people that didn't put in anything, so the customers couldn't have bought anything there. So again, this is just to show you how the next round of the simulation will go. Again, you're going to give me a price, you're going to give me a quality, You're going to give me a quantity and make the next round based upon a total demand of 1,000,000. The average demand will be about 40,000, but you can see if you do a good job, you can get close to 80,000 units demanded, but it's usually at the cost of a very low unit margin. So for the person who made the most money, the Martin Company, their unit margin was $3, but they only had about 40,000 demanded. So they made units at 45 quality, sold them for $7.50, made $3 a piece, sold just an average amount, but made the most money. So they did a really good job. So if you have any questions about this, just email me. But hopefully this helps you understand a little more about the simulation.